It's McBride discussing the McBride college-bound program. Very impressive what you do. You were telling me before I cut you off, before we went to a break, all the different programs that you have. Tell me a little bit more about all the things, a day in the life of a student that goes through this program.
Well, the college students, we have two constituents. One is the college students that volunteer. We select college students that are sophomore or older. We don't allow freshmen to participate because that's their first year of college.
And how do you pick the college students?
We come to college campuses and we work with either community service organizations or certain colleges. You know, it could be the College of Physics, it could be the engineering school, it could be the teaching school. And we have them recommend students that they think would have an interest in doing this.
And do the college students get some kind of credit for extra credit for working on
this?
They
do, because it's a semester-long program, and most of the schools we work with give the students a college credit for participating.
I understand Lehman is one of the colleges you work with.
Lehman.
14 universities working with you now?
Well, no, we have 14 universities in New York City we work with.
Okay, so it's all over the country, a lot more.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Over 100 around the country, but New York is our largest community, and we have a very large number of students that are participating in the fall.
Is there a fee involved for students who participate in this?
No, the program...
Where do you get the funding?
The funding has been funded by one individual from the beginning, and this year we're now raising funds from outside of that one individual. And what we've done is it's free to the parents and it's free to the college students, it's free to the grade school students. Some schools are looking at buying the curriculum from us, but we all are looking for other funders to help us with the program. In New York City, historically, we've served anywhere from 300 to 600 elementary students a semester. In the fall of 2010 semester, we have over 12,000 children signed up for the program.
Wow.
So we need more funding because the biggest cost we have is the materials for the program. So we're looking for print partners.
When you say you left me in the middle there wondering who this wonderful person is that provides most of the funding, is it an anonymous donor that you have? This is a non-profit organization, right?
It is a non-profit organization, yes. And I've been the sole funder of it from the beginning.
Oh, so you're the sole funder. Okay,
Yes.
I understand now. So, but
I could only afford to fund so much.
I understand. So you do need help in terms of expanding this program.
Yes. Well, there's a need. I mean, when we first started the program, if the dropout rate would have gone down, we would imagine that we wouldn't be doing this program any longer. The objective was to do it for a year or 2 years. And there's a greater need now. I mean, nationwide, we have in inner cities, and it's not just minorities. I know a lot of times people think it's Latinos or it's the black community or the Asian, whatever community. It's everyone across the board. We are losing more than 50% of our children are dropping out of school. We're losing 1.3, 1.4 million children a year are dropping out of school. It's not acceptable.
So tell me about the parents. What is the parents' role in all this? How do they come into your program? How do they become aware of what you became aware of when you were dealing with your son and his friends?
Absolutely, and when we talk to funders, that's one of the things that's I've become very aware of recently, because one of the questions they say, well, where are the parents? Why aren't they doing this? Mm-hmm. Well, the parents are working 2 jobs. I mean, we're working with children in economically disadvantaged areas. Title I schools is our target. The parents are working 2 jobs. They're taking care of their parents as well. Sometimes these children are being taken care of by their grandparents. So that's the community. I mean, I grew myself and my son. I was a single parent after from 2 years on, and my grandmother helped me raise my son. And so, that's the community, that's the influence, and that's a positive influence, but we can't teach our children something that we don't know. So it's not that the parents don't care, they absolutely care, they absolutely love their children. We are the most compassionate people in the world here in this country. So what a parent can do, and the number one thing that any caregiver can provide a child, is a safe and secure and supportive environment in which they can do their homework.
But how can a parent, we're almost out of time, but how can a parent tell that the student or the children
Are
or their
losing
son or daughter is really about to lose a grade, or really, I mean,
That most
they have
critical-
to stay up on top of the grades on the report cards,
Their
right?
most critical years are the 5th grade and the 6th grade and the 7th grade. If they can get them through the 5th grade, the 6th grade, and the 7th grade and keep them at grade level, and so that's extra work, extra homework, but get them to do the homework on the weekends and on holidays, and education is forever.
One last question, we're almost out of time. Do you need volunteers, and where can people
Absolutely.
get a hold of you and your organization, people who want to help out with this cause?
Absolutely. We rely heavily on volunteers, and they can go to McBrideCollegeBound.org, and they can also call our offices, and I've given the number, but it's
We're going to put it on the screen right now as we speak. So the website is what?
McBrideCollegeBound.org.
And they're going to find there what kind of information?
It's an administrative site. It's not a marketing site. So that's where a college can sign up. That's where a teacher can sign up their class. That's where, those are the two places the college students and the grade school's teachers sign in to participate in the program, and then we match them up and we train the college students.
I think you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're
We
very
appreciate
proud of people like yourselves who give of themselves to help everybody else, especially right here in the Bronx. We need more people like you. Thank you for coming on the show.